Have you ever stopped to think about this? In the grand scheme of the universe, our existence is just a tiny blip in time. Yet every single moment we experience is a universe of its own, filled with endless possibilities, emotions, and connections. Now, I know we often get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, racing against the clock, trying to fit in, and striving for success. But here's the thing. In this journey called life, we sometimes forget what truly matters. The relationships we build, the moments we cherish, and the impact we leave on each other's hearts. So, today's video is not just about life. It's about the extraordinary power of human connection. It's about how the simplest act of kindness, a genuine smile, or a heartfelt conversation can send ripples through the cosmos, shaping our reality in ways we can't even fathom. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the art of connection, exploring the science of empathy, and uncovering the secrets to fostering relationships that can change the course of your life. If you've ever felt the magic of a heartfelt connection, or if you're seeking to make those bonds even stronger, this video is your guide to a more enriching, soulful journey. So, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends who need a dose of positivity, and let's embark on this incredible adventure together. 1. Navigating shyness and introversion with confidence. It's essential to remember that being naturally shy is not something to be ashamed of. In the words of the great Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. So don't consider shyness your enemy. It's a part of your unique journey towards self-discovery. When it comes to overcoming shyness, the Stoics encourage us to focus on the present moment. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So, rather than being consumed by anxiety about the future or past regrets, let's concentrate on acting authentically in the here and now. Empathy is a powerful tool in forging connections, and it's crucial to remember that everyone around us carries their own battles and insecurities. Seneca, another prominent Stoic, highlighted the importance of empathy. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we gain a deeper understanding of their struggles, and this awareness liberates us from self-absorption. Epictetus guides us here by emphasizing that we should not allow shyness to imprison us in negative thoughts about what may or may not happen. Instead of worrying about how we are perceived, we should focus on genuine human connections. And remember, it's not about the outcome, it's about being authentic. In the words of Aristotle, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery. Embrace our shyness as a part of who we are, and as Socrates wisely said, an unexamined life is not worth living. Let's examine our hearts, have the courage to be ourselves, and build meaningful connections along the way. 2. Limited social opportunities. One fantastic way to break the social isolation is through volunteering. As the Stoics would say, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. By engaging in volunteer work within your community, you not only align with Stoic virtues, but also introduce yourself to like-minded individuals who share your passion for making a positive impact on the world. So, consider participating in local cleanup initiatives, supporting charitable events, or volunteering at community centers. These activities create shared experiences and golden opportunities for connection. But it doesn't end there. Remember, personal growth is an integral part of the journey. The Stoics believed in the importance of continuous improvement. As you venture into workshops or seminars related to your work, you not only enhance your professional skills, but also expose yourself to professionals who may share common goals and values. It's like two birds with one stone, professional development and potential friendships. Now, let's embrace the great outdoors. Nature has a way of bringing people together in the most beautiful of settings. So, why not engage in outdoor activities like hiking, biking, or group exercises? These environments provide a relaxed setting for interaction, allowing connections to form organically amidst the beauty of the natural world. And in this digital age, online forums and groups dedicated to your interests are just a click away. Engage actively in discussions, share your thoughts, and be open to connecting with like-minded individuals. You might be surprised how these online connections can transition into real-life friendships. As we delve into these strategies, remember, the connections you make, whether through volunteering, workshops, outdoor adventures, or online communities, can add tremendous value to your life. So, embrace these opportunities, seek out those who uplift you, and let's navigate this social journey together. 3. Trust issues in relationships. The Stoics advise us to embark on a journey of self-discovery. As the great Marcus Aurelius once said, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." Reflect on your values and expectations. Understand what truly matters to you. By knowing yourself well, you'll have a clearer compass for discerning trust in others. When it comes to assessing trustworthiness in others, the Stoics guide us to seek qualities like honesty, integrity, and benevolence. As Aristotle wisely pointed out, at his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. These virtues are the foundation of trust. Look for them as indicators of a trustworthy character. However, it's vital to acknowledge that we can't control everything, including people's actions. The Stoics remind us that there are external circumstances beyond our control. As Epictetus famously said, "Some things are in our control and others not." We must recognize the limitations of our control, particularly in the realm of trust. People's behavior may not always align with our expectations. Emotions often play a significant role in trust issues. The Stoics encourage us to keep our emotions in check, as they can cloud our judgment. Remember the wisdom of Plato, who said, "Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge." By fostering emotional self-control, we can approach trust-related challenges with clarity and rationality. 4. Developing social skills. It's crucial to embrace the Stoic principle of gradual progress. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. You don't have to go from introvert to extrovert overnight. Start small and take gradual steps towards building your confidence in social situations. Empathy, kindness, and understanding are your allies in the quest for better social skills. The Stoics believed in the power of virtue, and Aristotle famously said, "Virtue is the golden mean between two vices, the one of excess and the other of deficiency." Be kind to yourself and others. Approach interactions with empathy and strive for a balanced approach. Asking questions and showing genuine interest in others are keys to forging connections. Socrates once said, "I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing." This humble approach is a valuable lesson in social interactions. Be curious about others, their experiences, and their thoughts. Staying positive is essential. Remember that it's not about avoiding awkward moments, but rather how you respond to them that truly matters. The Stoics advocated for maintaining emotional balance, and Plato once said, "Courage is knowing what not to fear." Don't fear those awkward moments. Instead, embrace them as opportunities for growth. So, if you're not the most social butterfly, don't fret. Take it one step at a time. Embody kindness and empathy, ask questions, show interest, and stay positive. With these principles in your toolkit, you'll find yourself becoming more socially skilled and fostering more meaningful connections along the way. 5. Changing circumstances. It's essential to embrace change with a Stoic mindset. As the great Marcus Aurelius once said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Change is a natural part of the universe, and it's how we perceive and adapt to it that truly matters. So, let's approach changing circumstances with a Stoic embrace. Friendships, like the tides, can undergo shifts during life transitions. It's crucial to understand that these changes are not a reflection of personal failure or inadequacy. Epictetus reminds us, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In this context, it means rejoicing in the friendships you've had and appreciating the memories they've created. During times of change, Stoicism encourages introspection. Seneca once said, "We should every night call ourselves to an account. What infirmity have I mastered today? What passions opposed? What temptation resisted? What virtue acquired?" Take this time to reflect on your values and aspirations. Use these moments of transition as opportunities for personal growth. As you embrace change stoically, remember that it's not just about enduring it, but thriving through it. Seek out new social opportunities when transitions happen. Attend local events, join clubs or groups aligned with your interests, and be proactive in integrating yourself into your new surroundings. By doing so, you not only expand your social circle, but also foster a sense of belonging. After all, let's examine our lives during these transitions, reflect on our values and aspirations, and embrace change as a chance for new beginnings and deeper connections. 6. Changing priorities. Life is like a dynamic tapestry, and sometimes our priorities change. Stoicism encourages us to adapt to these shifts with virtue and wisdom. As the great Marcus Aurelius once said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." This wisdom is particularly relevant when our priorities change. Instead of spreading ourselves too thin, Stoicism teaches us to focus on nurturing a few meaningful connections. Quality always trumps quantity when it comes to friendships. As Aristotle famously noted, "Quality is not an act, it is a habit." So let's make the habit of nurturing deep, authentic friendships that align with our evolving priorities. In times when career ambitions soar or familial responsibilities take center stage, remember that Stoicism places a premium on the quality of relationships. As Plato wisely pointed out, at the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. In this context, love refers to the deep bonds we share with our friends. So, during times of shifting priorities, let's remember to prioritize the quality of our connections over their quantity. The Stoic ideal is to pursue excellence in every facet of life, including our relationships. Seneca once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." In the context of shifting priorities, this can be translated to taking the time to nurture and cherish the friendships that truly matter. So, as your priorities shift, adapt virtuously. Focus on nurturing those meaningful connections, even if they're few in number. After all, it's the quality of those friendships that adds richness and depth to the tapestry of our lives. 7. Emotional well-being. Marcus Aurelius once wisely observed, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Our mental well-being significantly influences the quality of our relationships. When we're at peace with ourselves, we're better equipped to engage authentically with others. In the realm of mental health, the Stoics encourage us to build resilience. They understood that challenges are an inherent part of life, and our capacity to face them with grace is a testament to our inner strength. As Seneca famously stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By practicing resilience, we can confront and overcome the ebbs and flows of emotions, creating a stable foundation for both personal well-being and social connections. Mindfulness and meditation are integral components of Stoic practices. These techniques aid in managing mental health by cultivating present moment awareness. As Carl Jung once said, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart." Mindfulness allows us to look within, confront our inner thoughts, and overcome negative patterns that might hinder our interactions with others. The Stoic philosophy also champions tranquility as an ultimate goal. When we are mentally balanced and at peace, we can engage with others authentically. It's like what Socrates said, "An honest man is always a child." Honesty in this context extends to being honest with ourselves about our mental well-being. By embracing Stoic principles, individuals can forge a path to tranquility, creating a conducive environment for cultivating and sustaining meaningful friendships. So, as we explore the connection between mental well-being and relationships, let's heed the wisdom of the Stoics. Build resilience, practice mindfulness and meditation, and strive for inner peace. By nurturing our mental health, we can engage authentically with others, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections in our lives. 8. Your life. Your choices. While responsibilities are essential, so too are meaningful connections. Aristotle once said, "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts." This holds true for friendships. It's not about the number of friends, but the quality of those relationships. So during busy times, let's make a conscious effort to make time for social interactions, even if it's in the midst of a tight schedule. Stoicism teaches us the importance of balance. Plato's words, "At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet," remind us that love and meaningful connections are essential facets of our lives. To strike that balance, we must intentionally set aside moments for social interactions. Stoic time management involves prioritizing activities that contribute to personal and social flourishing. By aligning our daily choices with the goal of a well-balanced and fulfilling life, we can nurture both our responsibilities and our friendships. In the realm of lifestyle choices, Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of social prioritization. Carl Jung once said, "Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people." In this context, it means investing time in relationships that align with our values, even if the quantity of interactions is limited. So, if you find yourself caught in a whirlwind of a busy schedule, remember to reflect on your priorities, make time for social interactions, and choose quality over quantity in your friendships. It's these mindful lifestyle choices that will help you maintain meaningful connections amidst life's demands. 9. Celebrating differences. When faced with differing interests, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what unites us as humans. We all share common values, emotions, and fundamental experiences. By emphasizing these universal aspects of the human experience, we can build bridges that connect us despite our differing interests. Curiosity is a valuable trait in the Stoic approach to differences in interests. Carl Jung once said, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart." In this context, curiosity extends to looking into the hearts of others and seeking to understand their passions. Instead of viewing differences as barriers, Stoicism encourages us to see them as opportunities for personal growth and deeper connections. Shared values are another cornerstone of bridging the gap between differing interests. As Plato aptly noted, our bonds are often rooted in shared values, virtues, and principles. When we focus on these commonalities, we can find common ground with others, regardless of our varying interests. So, when you encounter differences in interests, remember to embrace diversity, cultivate curiosity, and focus on shared values. By doing so, you can build bridges that connect you with others and foster meaningful connections that transcend the limitations of individual interests. Stoicism teaches us that friendships are a tapestry woven with threads of understanding, empathy, and shared humanity. Stoicism encourages us to embrace diversity and accept that not everyone shares the same passions and hobbies, and differences in interests should not be a source of conflict, but an opportunity for growth. As we wrap up this journey through the wisdom of Stoicism and Western philosophy, remember that building and nurturing meaningful friendships is a path to a richer, more fulfilling life. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we can navigate the challenges of shyness, trust, social skills, and mental well-being with grace and authenticity.